points, and he said that after 700 or so tries, that it had never passed to abolish Electoral College. But that just goes to show that people know that there needs to be a change, and even if they haven't passed, or it hasn't passed, it's because people are stuck in tradition, and like the Senate has a lot of power, and they don't want to make the change, even if the people do. And they also said that it's not popular in other countries, but we're not other countries, so it could work. And he brought up a point of there being more fraud, but even if there was more fraud, the margin of error would be less. Like, the more fraud, the less effect it would even have on the actual election, because more votes are counted, so there's less, the margin of error is less. They also brought up the point that by direct vote, the small states would have less power. We're not trying, or the direct vote wouldn't give small states less power than the big states. It would just make the power equal, because it's by the people, not by the states. And in the election, in the 2008 election, Ohio, Florida, and Pennsylvania, and Virginia received a majority of the candidates' attention during the election, and that's 57% to be exact, and 55% of the money was spent in just those 4 states. So if it was by the people, that means that they would have to go to more states and more cities, because they'd have to reach more people instead of just 4 states, so that they can get the votes that they want to. And the people, we vote for our senators directly, so why can't we vote for the president directly? It works for the senators, it can work for the president, it can work, we have to try. They also brought up the point that allowing that if the third parties actually had a chance, the more extreme people would, more extremists would run for the presidency, but if they're that extreme, not many people are going to vote for them, because they don't vote for them now because they're extreme. And this at least gives the more moderate people, third parties, a chance. And they don't have a chance now. Like, technically they do, but they never get enough votes. Back to the small states' power, and the big states. Hold on. Wait. Oh, goodness. So in the states, like, they just have to get over 50% of the popular vote, and then they get 100% of the electoral votes. That's not fair to the people who voted for the candidate, because that candidate doesn't even get those votes. And so that just goes to prove that election by direct vote would be the better choice.